fine Saturday evening, Sunday evening.
Sunday evening.
So, you know, that dog will shift to do it to you, bro. Because I've never worked at odd Saturdays, Sunday through, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, it's third shift on to make it even worse.
Oh, yeah.
So my days be so fun. I really be a day ahead of everybody else on the trip. But nonetheless, man, we here. Some more flavor for you. We're gonna talk about a few things, get into a few things. And we just want y'all to vibe out with us, man. Y'all gonna see how we get down. But top of the docket,
man.
I was just talking to my boy because he wasn't aware of a couple things that been people go back and forth about in the viral sense.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, like that teacher. So it's a teacher. I forget what grade she teaches at. But one of her students, right? In the morning, the teacher stands outside the door waiting for students to come in.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
All right, so she's walking up and she just take a picture, like a little, real quick TikTok or Snapchat, like, oh, ain't my teacher bad? She bad, yeah. Very attractive lady, nice figure, wearing a button down, like a business type button down, a collar, long sleeve, but she does have on like a more form fitting, like maxi type, sundress type dress underneath it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and she has a figure. She has, you know what I mean? So that turned into, I'm thinking that everybody going to start to see, like, I thought girls empowered each other when they see like a very attractive baddie, quote unquote.
It depends.
Working in that type of field.
It depends. The true hate comes out because they know, obviously, you go on the internet, ain't no face, ain't no case, or nothing like that. So people can really say what the fuck they want.
Okay, well, here's the skinny. The consensus came back as she's trying to bait or entice the younger man. This is what the women are saying.
Oh, that's new.
I was like, hold on, where'd that come from? I didn't think that's what they went with. The consensus is she's baiting or she's using her figure to try and distract or entice the young boys because they're young, impressionable boys. Why would you wear that around them?
So she's a teacher with just a badass body, basically. But she's still a teacher at the end of the day. Like, that's her profession. This is what she does. This is how she makes money. This is what she went to school for. This is what she's good at. This is what she worked for. She said, hey, I want to do this one day. So that's bullshit.
I'd say the same. I'm like, come on, she can, because we've been keeping a buck. We've all been that little boy, middle school / high school, and every school got that one young teacher.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if she wore a poncho. You passing by that class just to say, hey, just to, just to get your little word in, just to say something slick, you know what I mean? Just to see, because you just can't help it. Your little hormones don't care, bro. Like, if she cute, she cute. So it don't matter what she was wearing. Why are y'all being so hard on this lady? Because I'm of the thinking, I think it's good to see people. Okay,
she's doing her job, bro.
Definitely, I think it's good to see that type of individual in that setting because it encourages those little girls who I grew up with a nice body and a nice face, and all they say I can just be is a baddie or a stripper or a bottle girl or this and that. No, you see her in a professional setting. I like when younger men. In my job, all the security guys are younger boys. Like they're young, they're like 18, 19, 20-year-old young dudes.
Right.
But they see me every day come to work. I go to work just like this. You can hear me playing Rick Ross through the gate. You know what I'm saying? And they ask me, like, what do you do? Well, this is what I do in here. I work on these, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, for real? Yeah. Because I've been doing this for the last 10 years. I've been doing IT work. But they need to see that.
Right.
Because all they see, you would think that somebody like us is, you just need to debunk the stereotype. And I felt like that was going completely against that.
This is my thing, though. Like, again, is she doing her job? Are the kids in the class learning? Are they failing? Or is this like really distracting them? Or are you just projecting what you see?
That's what I said.
You're using your kids may not even be thinking about that.
I said the same thing. What if them kids really get along with that lady.
What the dad say in the comments?
You know what I mean?
Look at it.
Some of the Negroes was being pander bears. That I think that's what made me a little bit more upset. Like, no, let's be real. This is
eucalyptus eats. Man.
It was a lot of panda.
So y'all got bras in Atlanta. That's great.
It was a whole slew of them. I said, oh, you would.
Are there any kids failing? Are the boys failing in their class? Are they going home? Like, is this changing their lives? Or is this fucking them up in any way, form, or fashion? If not, then what is the point? You're basically projecting from what you see from your grown eye that you think your kid is going to look at, or you think she may have some type of ulterior motives where she's just trying to be a fucking teacher at the end of the day. Because again, if she looked at it a totally different way, if she was flat, or if she didn't look the greatest or nothing like that, you wouldn't say shit. You take your child to class, and that would be that.
If she was somebody you deemed unattractive, unassuming, nobody cares, nobody's saying anything. But since she's a young, black, attractive lady with a nice body, now we up in her.
Here's a question. Is there a profession that you wouldn't want the person to be attractive? Can you think of a profession that you wouldn't want the person to be attractive?
I said the same thing. That's
a good question.
Are y'all saying that teachers got to be like ugly and old to be respected and looked at as teachers? Or like, what do you, because honestly, in my opinion, if you're worried about your son going to class and not being able to focus because his teacher is bad, there's something wrong. You missed something along the way.
Yeah.
You didn't give him something along the way. That's more indicative of what you didn't do than what he is or what she's wearing.
Yeah.
That's a you thing. You're not in there. I don't care how bad that teacher is. She's not your friend. She's an adult. She's not your age. She's not your peer. She's your teacher. Go in there and learn. And matter of fact, that class, I better have an A at all times.
Facts.
Since she's so cute. Yeah. But lay that standard, lay that boundary down. But you can't, like, come on now. Like, when did grace? Nobody is able to lend grace anymore. What if that's what gives that lady the confidence to go and be who she needs to be for those kids?
Hey, what do y'all want to be, a stripper?
Like that's what I'm saying. They're saying, like,
what do y'all want her to be? What do y'all expect?
What did anybody want her to wear? I'm so lost. What did y'all want her to wear?
Right.
Because with a certain, and I think women of all people should know, like, if you have a certain body type, it doesn't matter what you wear. Especially if you're wearing something that's your size.
I didn't want her to dress like fucking Happy Gilmore.
Some of it don't matter.
Get you some Jinko jeans. Get you a hockey jersey and get you a hat.
You can see it. Hey, some people get real good.
And even then, you probably would still see it.
Y'all can say some people real good at spotting them sleeper bills through them baggy clothes. some of these folks that got real good at spotting them sleepers, man. Like, I just say lend more grace, bro. I just, I don't like just like you said, bro. Like, yeah, exactly. Just like you said, as long as she's doing her job, she's efficient at it, she's good at it. The kids respond to her in the correct manner. I honestly don't see. I could say, okay, when she come in there with a mini skirt that she can't bend over in, come talk to her.
That's what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying? She come in there with something down that's damn, the shirt so low it's damn near showing areola. All right, come holler. But she covered up.
You see
from head to any
cheek of any
anything. You don't see no side boob, none of that.
Right.
If the principal didn't complain about it,
what's the problem?
That's where I'm at with it. Like, if nobody else complained about it, why are y'all causing such an uproar? And like I said, I was a dean of students at one point in time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna send none of my teachers over that.
Right. You feel like Joe Clark.
Yeah, what do you mean she's dressed inappropriately? I'm not sending my teachers home for that. She would have had no recommendation from any administration for that. Just to FYI, just to let y'all know how that works.
First of all, if she can get some of the kids that don't have the greatest grades in class actually like motivated to work, you
really can't, you know what I mean?
This thing ain't got an A in 3 months. And all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, he's spelling everything correctly. All of a sudden, he's doing his math correctly. Now he want to go to class and be attentive. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, whatever works, dog. But she got them boys in there paying attention.
How many 90 shows we just see that shit? They'll have the 90s. They'll have the kid. And he'll have the fine ass teacher in class, and he'd be and before that he wouldn't be able to do shit in class. He was terrible. Grades would be ass. So this episode of My Wife and Kids, if I'm not mistaken. And Dream was fucking up in class. Had a mom ass teacher come in. He had a math tutor. That nigga learned everything after that. And she didn't do nothing. She just walked in, but he had a little bit more of a motivation factor. You know what I'm saying? It worked.
Put a little
right, it worked.
Make you get a little pep step. You dig? Like it all goes to the great.
She's not doing anything crazy. She's not trying to, you know what I'm saying, do anything like that. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to be a teacher. Right. She just look a certain way. What is the problem? You know what I'm saying? Terrible.
Like y'all can bully somebody. And the crazy thing is, y'all talking about she should be fired. She should be
fired for what?
That just get that. Now we getting egregious with it. Like pump the brakes a little bit. That like exactly like chill, be like
firing people because of how. I mean, and honestly, this ain't a one-off. Like we've heard situations like this. Honestly, it's like one of these a year. I swear. It's like one of these every year or every other year. It'd be some fine teacher, it'd be a thick ass teacher or something like that. And the people will be in the uproar because of how they look. You're not even checking how the kids are reacting to it, or you may not even be looking how their grades may be, or hell, how the staff may be, or how the school may like. Y'all just want to find something to bitch about.
That's the thing, man. I think I'm noticing more of that.
No, it is that. It's that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Everybody believes that they have a voice. Everybody wants to feel important in this big ass world, and everybody's voice they wanted to count for something. So they wanted. It doesn't matter what the fuck they put it towards. It doesn't matter what type of situation they put it towards. It could be the most left shit in the world. They just want to be a part of something, and they want their voice to matter. So they want to put it in some dumbass situations just to be around other people to spew dumb shit like them. You're like, oh, you saying the same thing I am, so I guess that, you know what I'm saying, our words matter. We must be right. And there's just bunches of motherfuckers that doing the same shit, and everybody just wants to police everybody else. When none of you motherfuckers have merit to do so. None of y'all have y'all don't have any authoritative skills, any authority to try to tell another motherfucker what to do at all.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing.
Go home and go touch some grass.
Yeah, we gotten so encapsulated. You know, we definitely let between social media and the whole empowerment struggle. Not even that. Between social media, and I think people have grossly taken advantage of the whole mental awareness movement.
1,000%.
Like they're taking so much gross advantage of it. It's like every little single thing is every single small thing doesn't affect your mental state. And if it does, that's when you really need therapy. But you're not seeking it. You're burying it on the internet, trying to seek validation through people who haven't been ordained to validate anything. They can barely validate themselves. So here we are in a society. This is mine. When you break it down and say it out loud, it sounds bizarre. A teacher is being bullied for her attire because people are jealous of her body type. They didn't ask whether she's being a great teacher. Why are you wearing that? But when I stop and ask someone in a store, a mom in a store or a lady in a store with a damn bonnet on her head, why did you walk out the house with that looking indecent, looking unkept? I'm wrong. When somebody says, hey, why are you out here in this grocery store in pajama pants, looking like a dirt? Like it's like a pure dirt. Like that's the best way you can put it. Just looking crunchy and unkept. I'm wrong. Because I'm encouraged, because I would love for us to take more pride in our appearances and understand that this is what begins to garner respect from everybody else. I wouldn't respect us either if I saw us parading around. I don't respect white people to do it. It ain't just black. I don't respect nobody to do it. If you ain't got the decency in you, I don't care if it is just a quick store run for a loaf of bread and a couple of cucumbers. You can put some decent pants on, a decent t-shirt that ain't dingy, that ain't got holes in it. If you don't own that, now you have to start to reevaluate what you're doing in your life and get up off of social media talking about people. Because I guarantee you, it was some folk talking about that lady who ain't got none of the accolades she got, who ain't got none of the job titles she got, who ain't got none of the degrees that she got, who probably is sitting there, you know what I'm saying, who was sitting there picking their nose and scratching their behind, telling her she indecent. Yeah, that is bizarre. Maybe it's me because that's just how my brain works. That's just the way I look at it. In the play of the sense.
Think about it this way: it's like people sit on the couch every Sunday telling the athlete to catch the ball.
Like get a grip. You do it.
Niggas ain't never caught a ball a day in their life. You tell somebody who's literally trained their whole life to catch footballs, to go across the middle to play football. You are sitting on this couch, staining the couch with Cheetos and sweat.
Telling me to catch a ball.
Nigga, catch the ball.
You telling me to catch a ball. Nigga, you can't even catch a break. Telling somebody what to,
So when Jamar Chase go through your drive-thru and say, nigga, put my fries in the bag, should he be mad?
Because the kicker is he messing up my fantasy world. You know what? Get out the fantasy world, Negro. It's just, it don't even count for nothing. Unless you got some money on it, and even at that, it's still a gamble. That's what betting is.
Right.
This might got a little bit more straight. You can strategize your way to a dub if you got it like that. But everything's still up a chance. What if your whole roster get hurt? Now you're up a creek. So it don't even matter, nigga. It don't even matter. You taking something to heart and it tell you in the title. Fantasy football, Negro.
First of all, what Cole say, if you broke and counted a millionaire, the joke is on you.
But it don't make no doggone sense to me. But I digress, bro. I just think it's bizarre that I'm going to keep saying it until I can't say nothing no more. I really feel like it's bizarre that a lot of black women complain black men don't do anything to protect them, to do this and that. But the crazy thing is the biggest villains to yourselves and the biggest enemy is black women to black women. Like legit. Black women are so mean and harsh to each other and then wonder why everything just goes awry. You got to start to look at things at the source, at its core. Y'all nice to each other. So don't complain when nobody else ain't nice to you. I say that same thing with black men. They just y'all.
They just them. That's too.
Stop complaining.
We're our own worst enemy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Stop complaining about it. You talking about somebody been there, done that as far as trying to solve stuff with violence and trying to, always, get your point across by being, aggressive. It ain't never garnered or warranted nothing. But at the end of the day, it is so much simpler to solve stuff with just simple conversation, or I'm gonna just leave you alone if you promise to leave me alone.
And trust me, there's a graveyard full of niggas who wish they had that type of.
Dead serious. Only if I just left that nigga alone.
Left that shit alone. If I just let it go. Case in point, Sunday night, last Sunday, I was taking my kids home.
Mm-hmm.
And I was heading back to Columbus from Delaware. And I get cut off in the worst way by this car. And no blinker, no nothing, like literally within inches. So he gets in front of me and he starts to speed off. I chase him. Mm-hmm. At that point, I'm hot.
Yeah, right.
Now, mind you, we're on 23, and on a certain part of 23, it's only like 50, 45, 50. We're both doing 80. I'm on his ass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what I'm going to do when I catch up to him, but the way you just disrespected me, like the way you just cut me off and had me hit my brakes like that, no blinker, no nothing. So at a certain point, and chasing them or whatever, I turned off. I got off the exit. I had to cool off.
Oh yeah,
because I'm like, first of all, I don't know what that person capable of because I don't want to roll up on that nigga. He might have something and I don't. So, and I'm in the heat of the moment. I'm mad because you did some stupid ass shit. That was weak as fuck what you did, and I really want you to know about it. But I'm not gonna take that chance. But I got to cool off because you're gonna piss me off.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just like I can only imagine like. If there was a lot of people that had that way of thinking, where would they be today? And I really had to like calm myself down because I don't get mad easy. So when I got took in there like that just that quick.
That's what a lot of them, if not all of them folks in the penitentiary and the prison will tell you, bro. Like, I know exactly how much time it took. I said, "What you talking about?" And he was like, "I know how much time it took to get the time I got."
Damn.
I said, damn, what you mean, OG? He was like, bro, it only really took me 45 seconds. So what you in it for?
Damn.
So what you in it for, murder? 45 seconds. Took a nigga life for 45 seconds and ended up getting 30 years. I said, oh, yeah, that's...
Damn. Damn.
I never thought of it like that, OG.
Damn.
He said, yeah. Again, he said, now go ask everybody else in here how long it took them. Someone might tell you it took me a couple years. I was doing, I was slanging so much, yada, 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 and they finally had caught me up. But how much time you get? Oh, yeah, they gave me about 23 years off of that. So 2 years got you 23. Some of them only 8 to 10 seconds. Got life. And that's when you sit back and think of stuff like that. Like, that's crazy.
That's all it takes.
And that's that I hate to try. That's what takes me into like, that's interesting. I'm starting to learn the art or starting to learn to pay attention to duality.
Yeah. Like,
two things can be true at one time and very valid. Like, you take that into consideration. Because I'll be under the impression, like, I don't believe a little piece of bad negates so much good that you done did, right?
True.
But then again, like you see with them, some of them in there, they served the Navy, this and that, whoopie whoop, but something happened and they just snapped, killed the man, and here they are.
One moment is all it takes.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe one match can burn down the bridge. I got you. I got you. Maybe it can. Because I said, nah, for real, it might burn up one piece of it, but if the bridge is strong enough, it'll stay there. Nah, how long did you let that one match burn? Or how potent was that one match that you lit?
Seriously, how hot was that?
How hot was that fire?
How hot was that fire? Yeah.
You must have, as a matter of fact, it could have been just one match, but maybe it was one big, huge match you lit, brother, and lit this whole thing on fire. So maybe, yeah, you're right. It might not just be one. You might look at it as it's just one thing, but to somebody else, it's one huge thing. It's one astronomical thing.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I get it now. I'm finally understanding that just because it don't bother you that much, don't mean it didn't crush somebody else.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely understanding. I'm wholly understanding of all that now. Just based upon seeing stuff like that.
You know what? I've learned about that particular part in relationships. Just learning, like, damn, some things that I may do that I may have been doing for my whole life, I didn't know how they could affect others. Because I've been doing it for so long. This is just a part of my DNA. It's a part of my everyday life. But I didn't understand how. And you got to understand, everybody's different. So I didn't know how certain things, certain characteristics that I may have had could be affecting somebody else negatively.
Right.
And at first, even when I realized it, I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? This is just who I am. You know what I'm saying? Not even thinking about even changing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I'm hardwired this way. This is how I am. But I'm like, if I can change it, I can still be myself. But I can also be able to understand how I'm affecting this person, acknowledge that I'm affecting this person, and change my behavior. I can still be myself, but also, like, I change my behavior so that person can understand, hey, I see what you're talking about. I see how this is affecting you, and this is what I'm going to do about it from now on.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't, again, a lot of us are too prideful. We are way too prideful. As a people, we are prideful as fuck. So a lot of times, the first thing we do before we even take accountability, and again, I'm hella guilty for this. Like, first thing, like, you get defensive. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This is what I am. This is what I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But not even realizing, oh shit, I could be hurting somebody. So, like, that way of thinking, like how you said it, I had to realize that, like, not even in like street shit, but just like in relationships.
No, for sure.
So, I feel you.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of relationships, we can segue into something else that was real poignant.
Okay.
On this here app. If it wasn't on anywhere else, I know on TikTok it caused quite the stir, for real.
Okay.
Coffee shop lady. And just to catch you up on that.
Yeah, you got to catch me up because I'm not too hip. I'm not too hip.
All right. So this is layers to it, and that's why it's like, oh man, I'm mad she did it, but I'm glad she
did. Is it gonna piss us off?
It is gonna piss you off. Okay, so I'm going to compare people we know to paint the picture.
All right, cool.
I'm going to share this is what this type of person appears as in a physical sense.
All right, cool.
All right, so it's a lady who apparently was engaged by a coworker, a male coworker. Right?
Okay.
Now, this lady is a lot like an ex I dealt with not too long ago.
Okay.
Not she's a recent ex, but not a recent ex. That I wasn't always here because I had to be there.
Okay. I think I know where you're going.
Okay,
Right.
so
okay, all right.
There you go. So she proceeds to tell social media, "Hey, I was just offered a coffee date by this nice gentleman that I work with that I seem to, have interaction with here and there. He offered me a coffee date, and I gracefully declined his coffee date. And hold on, this is where it get good. And proceeded to go to said coffee place and purchase myself a breakfast biscuit sandwich, such and such, a something wrap of the sort, another pretty much three entrees, okay, and some little drink because I don't like coffee. But anyhow, overall she was saying I can afford all this on my own. I don't need your coffee. I can go buy myself what I actually want from the coffee shop. Do better. Come harder the next time. Don't just offer me a coffee date. I deserve more than that. Now, this can go several ways, obviously, right? Because her appearance is ... But you're demanding XYZ.
First of all, I don't even care. Before you go on, I don't even care about your appearance. That is an ugly. No.
Okay, I haven't gotten to that layer yet. I'm just scratching on what a lot of men are going to initially react like.
Yeah.
You ain't even that cold to be acting like that. And a lot of people don't really be understanding what people be saying with that. Like, I'm not saying that you can't be yourself, but you got to understand, based upon appearance or lack thereof, certain people aren't going to tolerate you acting said way.
I know you're absolutely right.
Like,
there's certain people, but like at this age, bro, at this age, it should not matter how you look. I don't care how you look. That's for simp ass niggas that's willing to pay for that shit. I don't care how you look.
No,
if you have
sure.
that type of attitude, I'm not going to
and
want
that's
to hang
just
with
the
you.
thing. You
I
don't
don't
even
care if you find
even if you so on the fact that there been, like you said, okay, I'm glad you said that. There may have been somebody in that audience that didn't care, that actually found you attractive.
Yeah, sure.
But this is how you were acting. You were entitled, you were snooty about it, you were spiteful about it. You know what I mean? You could easily say, "Hey, I don't drink coffee, but if you like, can you give me a breakfast sandwich?"
Right, or can we go somewhere else?
There's so many different directions you could have went with that. Or you could have told him no, did all that, and guess what? That's yourself. But you decided to come tell social media. And this is what made me say, I don't even believe this actually happened. I think she was just rage baiting and caused a stir.
At this point, yeah.
I'm really convinced because I'm at this point, like I said, I only really believe about 5% of what happens on the internet and 3% of that is sports. And I'm being dead real. If I see it on the internet, if it ain't sports, I don't really believe it. And I kind of don't even believe all that. And there's only other stuff I do believe because I know that's the credible and the only source you can get this information from. Other than that, I don't believe y'all. I don't believe the comment section. I don't believe that those are real people. I don't believe that I'm being there. I just don't believe.
When Stephen A. and Woj start giving relationship tips, then I'll start believing it at this point. That's just because, like you said, I only believe at this point. I only believe sports when niggas get traded. So, and I think Woj is retired. I don't know who's doing it now, but I only believe him. They start talking about shit relationship wise, then I believe it because at this point, that does sound like a story that sounds like 1,000 stories that we've heard before. Remember, one just came to my mind. I think there was one. There's a lady recording. I think the dude was taking her on a date somewhere to like Applebee's or some shit like that, and she got mad. She was tripping and shit. I'm not going in there. She wouldn't get out the car.
I remember that.
Yeah, she wouldn't get out the car.
And she got the film and the
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That little kid.
What are you trying to go to catch steak?
Like, bro.
You better go catch some steak. What's wrong with you? No. Like,
here's the problem, bro.
Why can't we just why does everything have to be so why to a simple date? We're trying to get to know one another.
Because we're in an era where it's more popular and convenient to let the internet / social media do the thinking for you. I don't have to think for myself. And I'm saying, okay, fine and dandy, that's all gravy. But what about when it comes down time to you have to think for yourself? The only beneficial thing to do is to think for yourself. And you can't, then what? We really let these apps and this internet trap us into a cage that not only is sometimes inescapable, it's so damn non-beneficial, man. I don't fear for my kids. I really fear for the ones they're gonna have, because y'all not gonna know nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, literally nothing. If it don't come off the screen, you're done. It's over.
And we're lucky. We came from the era before. We came from the era that bridged the gap of technology and still just being natural and going outside and shit. We were able to go play video games and still go hoop for 2-3 hours, still go play curveball, or still have a whole summer block party down here, and the Nerf guns come out and the water guns come out, and we have fun. Like, we were that fucking generation, and now I am kind of fearful for my kids, but that's why I try to take them outside as much as I can.
Yeah, go outside.
Go touch some grass.
Like, I'm literally taking my kids camping for a week.
That's what's up.
Legit. We're going outside. We're going outside. You're going outside. You might even see a bear. Run. I'm gonna leave you there.
Okay, you can't listen. You see a bear. If it's black, you fight back. If it's brown, you get on the ground. If you are anywhere near a polar bear, you deserve to die. Because I don't even know why you're there. They can smell you from miles away. It's a done deal. They smell you before they see you. That was hella random. But I'm just go on.
If it's either. That's all I know about.
You can't be out there blicking bears, man.
Well,
you can't blick up bears.
It is going to be Yogi versus Elmer Fudd, straight up.
Elmer Fudd.
Man, what?
Hello, fuck, nigga.
I would have one of them too.
Hello.
I would have one of them Game of Thrones type bear capes after I'm done. Well, what?
Oh, you gonna come in with the Frank Lucas?
Now. Skinned him, pinned him. That's my bear now, boys.
See too much Red Dead Redemption.
Straight up, problem. You about to get up out of here. I'm not playing no bear. But aside from that, man, we just gotta let's just please exercise some decency, some fairness in relationships. When we stop making relationships about the material, what can you, and start making it more about the who are you and what are you trying to become, we will get a lot further. Well, and that's what I do know.
Well, you're right. But I've really started to notice that it's really become a war at this point.
Yeah.
It's become a gender war at this point, and it's just like everybody's trying to either outdo one another or out-victim the next person, out-victim the next gender or something like that, where we've had it harder, or we do more, or we deal with more, or we deal with more from y'all, we this, that, and the third. It's like everybody has fucking problems. Women have problems. Men, we have fucking problems. Just find somebody who you can fit your problems in with. You guys can work on your problems together. Everybody's fucked up. Let's be honest. None of you niggas are perfect. I'm not perfect. He's not perfect. None of us are perfect. We've done things where we fucked up. We've done things where we've been fucked over. We've made stupid motherfucking mistakes. We've been the product of mistakes made by stupid motherfuckers. Okay? Yeah. Let's stop acting like we are above certain people. None of this shit matters at the end of the motherfucking day.
Absolutely
it doesn't.
None of it.
So sit down and be humble.
None of it.
Stop it.
And the crazy thing is, I'm gonna have to keep preaching it. I'm probably gonna put it on some merchandise. I'm dead serious, man. Y'all need to stop chasing y'all look for perfection over authenticity, and that's just where y'all lose. I don't care about nobody being perfect. How authentic are you? How real and true to yourself are you? How original are you? That's all that really matters. Y'all seen everybody out here chasing perfection.
What is perfection, by the way?
Or their version of perfection. And that's what makes it so convoluted, because everybody else got a different version of perfection.
So what is perfect? Like, so is there a universal meaning for perfection, or is everybody just have their own meaning of perfection, and that's what it is?
Yeah, that's really what it is, because the crazy thing is, it can be either or on both sides. You're looking for something that you don't really all the way reciprocate, but you've convinced yourself because you've attained and achieved that you deserve. And on the inside, you can be a terrible individual.
Yeah.
You can lack a certain level of morality that the type of person that you're requesting is always going to possess. That's never going to work.
Yeah.
You can lack a certain level of discipline and understanding that the type of individual you're requesting is always going to have. That's never going to work. You're basically going to, but you think you can mask it because I've developed it. I have a degree in this. I have this position at this company. I make this many figures. I'm this prominent in my community. Why wouldn't a guy want me? Because for the most part, women don't really understand or even believe. You might understand, you don't believe that men just crave very simple things in life, and that's it. Anything else is filler that we appreciate and we boast and brag about, but we really just want the simplest of the most simple stuff.
Respect. I'm gonna put that
legit. I put it to you like this. I can be a little bit transparent because she's not gonna trip. I tell my lady all the time, all a man really wants two things. I just want to be understood. I just want to be heard. I just want to be understood. I just want to be heard. Yeah, nothing else. I just want to be understood. I just want to be heard. Because those two things, you doing those two things on a very constant, consistent basis equates to me respect.
Yes.
You respect what I have to say, and you respect that I'm going to not only not be a detriment to anybody else, I'm out here doing what only thing I know necessary for everybody else around me to be cool. If you understand everything that I'm doing is predicated on the core, which is everybody around me that I'm responsible for being okay. That's it. That's all. If you can understand that I do strive to be a better individual, but I'm never going to be perfect, we can get somewhere. If you can understand that I do keep things close to the chest, and it's easy for me to absorb blows and keep it pushing, but I do have feelings and emotions, and I do hurt. And sometimes I just want to express them. I'm not mad. I just want to get them out because I don't harbor negativity very well. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get somewhere. But without understanding and without letting the man be heard, and not just sitting there letting him rant. I'm talking about, do you hear his plight? Do you hear what he feels? Do you hear exactly what he's trying to describe to you as his everyday being, and not just dismiss it? Understand that this is so real. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, damn, I actually do go through this every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is crazy. I thought I was, it sounded so bizarre. It was so bizarre yesterday. I just knew I was dreaming, but I woke up and I actually do this every day, bro.
Every single fucking day, yep. Every single day.
This is nuts. Okay, well, come on. I guess we gotta get to it today. I'm wasting time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it. That's all. Once we get to that, we don't have to worry about coffee days. Understanding will be very natural.
Yeah.
Getting to know people will come very organically, very naturally.
Yeah, just understand. Yeah. We have to be able to understand each other, especially in a relationship. If you are somebody that I am going to be with for the rest of my life, understanding it's a big deal for both of us. Just as much as you want me to understand you, I need you to understand me. But also understand that in trying to gain understanding of each other, I'm not negating how you feel.
Right.
And I realize maybe sometimes I may have done that before, but now I understand you can't negate how somebody feels or try to put your understanding over there. It's like, no, we have to come to an agreement, or we have to come to some type of middle ground. Be like, okay, I understand where you're coming from. I see how that's affected you. I see what I can do to fix that. So, and also this is what I need you to do for me. And
sure.
if you can give me that same thing that I'm giving you, we're good.
Yeah,
we're solid. And at that point, okay, that makes me feel like, okay, you respect me. You listened to me. You heard me. You understood my plight, and you said, you know what, this is what we can do about it. And me seeing that is only going to make me want to be able to do the same thing to you. If you're really giving me that genuinely, then I want to be able to do the same thing and give you that same type of genuine love and genuine understanding and genuine care.
Exactly.
And of course, it takes a while to learn it. It takes bumping your head a few times to learn it. It takes you really having to fight ego, really having to fight pride, really having to fight who you really are, who you may have been for the longest and may not even known it. This is what you got to understand. And this is something I understand as well. Sometimes you may not be healed. You may have just been out the way so long you haven't been triggered.
No, for sure. And that's really what it is. You've dismissed yourself from it or removed yourself from it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You've lulled yourself to sleep thinking that it doesn't affect you anymore.
Yeah, it's dormant.
Yeah, for sure. And then when it actually surfaces, you realize just how bad it actually. You might realize it was worse than what you thought before you pulled yourself away from it.
Yeah, definitely.
And that, and I think that's, like you said, in due time, you tend to figure out what is and what isn't. But I always do encourage, even if you don't feel like anything's wrong with you, some type of outlet. Even if you don't want to call it dedicated like therapy with a therapist, everybody has to have somebody to talk to it about. And as long as you got somebody to talk to it about, you really did like 70% of the work there. You didn't hold it into yourself. You didn't let it eat at you. You got an outlet. Because sometimes that's really all you want to do is get it out.
Yeah, it is.
You really don't even want like an instantaneous solution or like you just really want to be able to get it out and to be heard so you don't feel like you got to deal with it by yourself. That's it. And then after that, you're good. But I don't know, man. We'll get there one day.
Well, I want to talk about something fun before we go.
Oh, for sure.
Fellas, this one is for us. I saw this post not too long ago, and it really made me think about a lot of things that us men go through at just like different, like I want to say different, same situations that we have gone through different moments of our life. It's basically male canon events, basically. Like I told you before, like the first time you touched some real money, like the first time you really got like say over $1,000 or something like that. First time you touched some real bread.
No, I definitely remember that, bro. It was the first time I was able to file my taxes on my own, bro.
No,
straight up. And I was like, but just after Central, I came back and worked for a little bit. And my mom hooked me up with a dependent.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, how much tax would be? Like, because I filed taxes before on my own, like the year before, but that wasn't about nothing but like $600.
Yeah,
like
some bullshit. Yeah.
But when I threw a little dependent on there, I was like,
what they say?
how much do they get? He's like, no, that's you.
That's all me.
That number mine.
So like third gonna have to take this and it's mine. All of it.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know if you've ever seen a picture of Kyle. He's sitting in a restaurant, he got a whole bunch of money hanging out his hat.
No.
I'm gonna have to find that picture for you. It's like old Facebook picture. And it's probably still on his Facebook profile. I kid you not. But he got a whole bunch of money, he got something hanging out his hat. That was my money from that.
Niggas.
He said, just let me do it real quick. I said, why are you playing with my money, bro? He said, I'm gonna give it back. I'm not about to lose. I said, Kyle, don't you drop not morsel of my money.
Not damn dollar.
You put nothing in your pocket, either complain. He said, bro, I got you. He was like, yeah, nigga. Yeah. I'm like, bro, see, I knew you was gonna do something retarded.
See,
bro, he took a picture. He said, nah, take the picture, guys. That's all right, bet, bro. You want to take the picture so bad, bro. Like, no, matter of fact, I want to say Stacy was with it. Stacy actually took the picture.
Okay.
I said, man, this nigga plays too much. I'm like, I'm never getting rid of that picture. That picture got to remember. But yeah, I got like 85.
Damn.
Like 8,500. Broke my mom up a little bit. Went That first, remember my Jeep that I used to buy?
Yes. Yeah.
Went and bought that.
Oh, okay.
I went to Gary, Indiana, and hit my homie up, grabbed the Jeep.
Was it green?
It was more like it was damn near like a lavender. But it had the knock in the back with the little tin window, bro. He gave me a little tin with an amp. You know what I mean? That bad boy used to beat up the block to the Cagez. You feel me? Oh, yeah, that was a good old. Yeah, I went and bought that baby and splurged a little bit. You feel me? But, yeah, that was the first time I touched real little money.
I would say for me, I want to say 07. I got a loan. Before I even knew what the fuck to do with money, I got a loan at 19. You don't give a 19-year-old no fucking $20,000.
Oh no, I'm gonna act it down.
You don't give, and I've been broke. I was at this point. I was standing camp with my grandfather, and all we was eating was motherfucking rice and farina. That's all we was eating.
We live, bro.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I had a time at the same time. I love being there, but nigga, that's all the fuck we was eating. And chicken, not chicken patties, and burger patties. That's it. That is it. That's all. So Trish put me on to the Chase loan or whatever. And I'm thinking I'm like,
I wish I would have went about
that. The exact price was $19,390. I'll never forget it. So I filled it out. I'm not thinking I'm about to get this shit. I'll fill it out, fax it. I'll put all the paperwork in because I really was trying to go back to school at that point in time. I was out of school. I didn't have the money to go back. I needed like $2,000 to get back. So I'm like, I'm not thinking I'm getting this shit. So I fill out the form. I call the people up, and they're like, "Hey, we'll let you know in the next 30 seconds if you did it or not." Oh shit! Like 30 seconds? I ain't got no. First of all, I ain't got a co-signer. I ain't got no credit. Oh fucking way! I'm gonna get this, Mr. Sandberg. Yeah, we want you to know that you're approved.
Oh yeah, let's go run it.
Oh,
CTC.
Hold on, fuck you mean? So my next thought is, okay, well, are y'all giving me? Because now I'm thinking like, well, do y'all give the money to the school? No, they're giving you no, we're giving you the check. You gonna give me
run
it. You gonna give me the check.
Run.
So a week later, I ended up going back to Columbus. They mailed the check back to Columbus. I ended up paying for my tuition to get back in school. That's the first thing I did. That was the first thing I did. Came back home. I lost my fucking mind.
Oh, bro, I cut up.
PS3, tattoos, clothes. Shit. This is when I bought the Caprice.
Oh, nigga.
I bought the Caprice. I bought it off my dad for $2,000. I bought the Caprice off my dad.
That ain't bad.
Yeah. He got for $2,000.
That's what's up.
I'm like, nigga, I got it right now.
You got it right now.
I got it right now.
You got two racks.
And I went up to Major Woody's that night, and then you heard boom, 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 boom. You heard that motherfucker smack. Oh, what?
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me nothing. I blew all that money.
Every single dime.
Every fucking dollar. I like an idiot. I'm like, I ain't going on vacation or nothing.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't fight it myself.
Oh my gosh. I've been mad at myself for that for years, but at the same time, I had a blast. I ain't gonna lie. And I did prolong my college career being able to pay for my own. I didn't have no help. So I was able to pay for my own motherfucking tuition. So I was able to like pay big boy bills. So I was like, for me, like especially touching real money, you gotta touch real bills. You know what I'm saying? Paying that $2,000 for that shit. Paying $2,000 for the car, like paying the insurance is still at 19, not knowing what the fuck you're doing, like letting your insurance lapse, not caring because you're not driving, and then realizing you probably get pulled over because I have dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not realizing the responsibility that comes with touching real money. So I was like, oh, you gave me money, I go spend money. That's how I look at it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm out there. What? My first credit card I got, that limit was maxed in a matter of about 2 days. man. I wasn't playing. My mom was mad at the mug.
Oh,
Boy, you did what?
wow. Boy, you
Hold on, I got you. When was your first Mike from Winston-Salem, North Carolina moment? You know what I'm talking about? Because I feel like every guy in high school and middle school somewhere has had that moment. That inopportune time, I gotta come to the front of the class.
Oh, your shit. Oh my God, that shit happened in college.
When was the first time?
First time, probably middle school.
Right?
Yeah, probably first time, like middle school. Like they caught me, like I had to stand up. Stuff. I don't remember what it was. You know what? I know what it was because there was a girl in the back of my class who used to mess with me back there. So she was half the reason that I was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, she always like trying to put her hands under my shorts and shit. Trying to like, I'm like, what are you doing? Like same grade. You doing this right now? All right, we know what you're gonna be in the future. But I want to say one of my teachers called me up for like some type of art shit we were doing, and I had to stand up, but I really had these loose shorts on. That motherfucker was like,
bro, you had the worst,
man. So I kind of got to stand up, and I had to get my binder, and had to bend my shit, and just kind of like. You know what I'm saying? Sit up there and talk for a minute. And I'm standing there, and it's the most uncomfortable stands in the world because I'm kind of like, I'm not standing straight up because your shit stiff. You're not going to stand straight up. You got to bend your shit. You going with that motherfucker. It's like a skate stand down there. You going wherever that motherfucker's going.
Or straight up, bro.
And this is like 13-year-old. Like, this is right when your shit is like, you at your most powerful. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't did nothing yet.
Yeah, when you saluting, you
right.
With a whole
right, exactly.
Like, nah, yeah, I remember them days.
Exactly. I woke up and went to the bathroom one day. I forgot my uncle was staying with us for a few days or whatever. He's like, God damn, boy. Shit out. I'm like, like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
All right, man. I don't really tell nobody. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right.
Bro.
Oh boy.
I was in middle school. Bro.
All right. You scared me. This shit might be bad.
It was goofy. So I'm in middle school. And this is like, now you get a boner, but a lot of times you can quick flip it.
Yeah.
Or you can just get up out of dodge.
Yeah.
This time, it was because this is the first time I had this class with this girl.
Okay.
So in middle school, you know how like the first half of the year, you got one set of classes. Second half of the year, it completely flips. So you can have entirely new classmates the second half of the year. And that's like,
yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
I don't want to say her name because I know the last I checked, she was married. So I ain't gonna do that to her.
Okay.
Okay, so she knows who she is. The cousin went to Eastmore Middle School with me. Know who the coldest, light-skinned, hazel-eyed / green-eyed thick chick in there was. That's exactly who it was. So I ain't gonna beat you. I low-key had a crush on her all year. I just never said nothing to her because I was never around her. But now we finally got class with each other. Okay. And at first she would sit in front of me and I would be behind her, which I absolutely love. When I tell you she had crazy body in 8th grade, she had crazy body in 8th grade. So I'm like, oh, we chilling. Yeah, all right, but eventually her desk moved like right next to mine. Mm-hmm. So she would do little split stuff. And one day she went like she dropped something, got out her seat. You know how chairs is. You come in from this way. Yeah. So she so she right where you is. Mm-hmm. She did something slick and I'm chilling, bro. And she leaned over like she went to pick some up and like low key like licked this part of my ear. Nah. The quiver. Nah. Yeah, I go, woo! Hey, man. Nah. And so I'm like, okay, all right. And I just couldn't. At that point, you low key activated. You couldn't breathe. Yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to keep. That's what drew attention to me. I'm trying to get myself together. I'm trying. Oh my gosh. All right, man. Hey, ooh, girl. All right, okay. We good. Hey, yo. So the teacher was like, Bridges. I said, huh? And he said, you got a lot of energy. You can come up here and finish what I was telling him. All right, bet.
No, I can't.
All right, bet. So I'm all the way at the back. I'm literally all the way at the back of the room.
Trying to walk it off.
I got to get up to the front.
First case.
No. Well, I'm like, my ass. Try to hurry up and like low key skip my way.
Nah, why you? Wow, how would you do that?
So hold on. I low key like, all right, bet. Get a real slip.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yep, hold on. Woo! Yeah, what's good with y'all, boy? So the whole time I'm up there, I'm low key in Tyrone Biggum mode because I refuse to stand still long enough for you to get a good game at the jump, bro. I refuse. Now, mind you know what just happened to me. It's gonna take a while. That's not an instantaneous.
That's not a flush.
You see what I'm saying? Like, for you to lick the ear
Take a man for that.
of a 13/14-year-old little boy.
They take a man for that blood.
Oh, bro, you man, I'm surprised it didn't bust through the jeans, dog. And low key, it hurt. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm like, oh, bro, like, okay, this ain't gonna go down no time soon. So I'm in the room. I'm in the front of the room. Yeah, my nigga, and you feel me? And he was sitting there saying, I'm trying to like hide it, bro.
When you're lying, buddy.
And you know, it's always the homie.
Yep.
Hey, Mike, man, stand still, cuz. What you got going? What you doing out there for? Stand still. We can't understand you. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
No, we can't, bro. Tell him to stand still, Mr. I forget whose name was. He said, you stand still. He's explaining something else. Okay.
Like, why would y'all do this to me?
Nigga, no cap. I'm confused. Yeah, so. All right, look, so. He was really, when he was trying to tell y'all for real, he said, nigga, you got to tie your shoe. I said, shut up, bro. Like, and I stood up and it was all over like that, bro. I'm like, yeah, it was a wrap. Couldn't hide it no more. And he's like, oh, this nigga nasty. I just had to deal with it.
Mean is out, cuz.
I just had to deal with it for like the next 3 days. This nigga nasty.
We gotta fight. Y'all not gonna judge. Y'all not gonna disrespect me, cuz.
Bro, I was done weak, man. I couldn't. It was over after that, dog. It wasn't nothing I can do. It was already.
Yeah, y'all not gonna disrespect me.
Hold
on, I got one. It's not that exactly, but it is some shit that happened in class. And Jordan was there. It was in college.
Oh shit!
Fucking embarrassing. Oh my goodness, we had this random ass class together. Hold on, I need a pen for this shit. This shit is hilarious. So we had this random ass dance class together, and it was a ballet class. Oddly enough, but it was like we did it for the easy A. And we had a particular part of the class where we just had like a written portion or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up falling asleep. And there was a girl in there that had a crush on me. I want to say she sat behind me. Jordan probably sat like 2 seats behind. No, he sat like a seat behind her.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up falling asleep. Nigga, wow.
You asleep, guy?
Dog. And I tried, hold on. So I tried to catch it, right? I tried to catch it, so I'm sleeping shit here, right? You're what is to me. I pulled my phone out like it was a ringtone. Like, hold on, somebody call me. Anything to just get her this now, and then you hear Jordan.
I was about to ask you when that nigga busted our laughing. No, he did.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
because you heard it. Because the class was relatively quiet.
Oh,
we was
man.
like, I want to say we was watching a video or some shit like that.
No,
Not having a dozed off.
Oh, bro.
And I tried to play it off like it was my phone. I tried to play it like it was a ringtone. I promise you I did. Then I got the.
Hold on.
I don't remember. I never looked at it. I never looked
After class, nothing.
No. She never brought it up or nothing like that. I would see her out at dance and she would wave and say hi. She never brought it up.
Bro,
but
I ain't gonna be.
I'm not getting. Hell no.
You gonna lie, bro.
There's no fucking way I'm looking. No. Hell no. I'm not looking at you.
Bro, I'm glad we didn't know I had that class because nigga, I would have been right there with you. Bro, I would laugh so hard.
Like,
I probably got kicked out. Like, when I tell you, I would have cried. I wouldn't have been able to help it. I wouldn't have been able to hold it in. I would have tried to initially, for real. But the explosion of laughter would have really got me.
Like,
you can go. I would have cried laughing, bro.
Just the overall uncomfortable.
Especially,
my reaction.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not the fact that you farted. It's the fact that it instantly got you up into essay mode. Like, hey, that would have really did. I wouldn't have made it to another class the rest of the day, dog. On my mind, I promise you. I wouldn't have made it to another one. I would have been crying, my nigga. Oh, that is wild, bro. Yeah, well, you know what? Happens to the best of us, I guess I can say. I don't know, man, but that nigga, damn.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Oh
bro.
my gosh.
I hate that for you.
One more came. Actually, fuck that. I know what I want to talk about before we go. We are children of the LimeWire era. I look at my kids now and I see how easy it is for them to just go look for songs. All they gotta do is go on YouTube or go on Apple or go on Spotify and they can just find whatever the fuck they want to find. You know the shit that we had to go through in our day to find music?
Just for it.
Fuck that mixtape. I'm not even talking about like regular albums.
Just, bro, like, just for a 10 track, John, bro. It might have took you through. It might have took you a week to get all 10 tracks.
You understand what LimeWire? LimeWire. I'm sorry, y'all have to fuck all other. LimeWire got us here, okay? LimeWire saved our lives.
If it wasn't for them MP3 files being stolen and shared, boy.
You know how many computers have died for our sins? I've killed a few. I know the computer that I had in college had so much downloaded music and porn on it. I had to go to the library. I couldn't use my own computer no more.
The iconic gray CDs. They either wrote out everything that was on the CD on there.
Yes.
Or you had a name for it.
Yes.
Summer bangers.
Yes.
All slaps.
Yes. Come on, man.
I seen one. I meant to send to y'all. I was scrolling through. Somebody picked up a CD and said, "What is this? I'm a millennial, or I'm a new like 2000s baby. What does this mean? Why did the damn CD was that gray, whatever Sony did? It said,
yep.
Just play that shit." I said, "Hey." Everybody was commenting like, and I can't.
You're probably fired.
They had like just play that shit like 04 or 03, something like
that.
Yeah. Hey, youngster, it ain't nothing but banging. I can tell you that right now.
Listen,
I said, yeah. Because when you're naming something like that, it's the whole car ride.
I mean, it's our playlist before playlist.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? We had to hustle for our playlist. We weren't just clicking and dragging and the shit is right there. We had to download songs. Certain songs that we probably could not have found. Certain songs that probably weren't in stores. Certain songs that we didn't have the technology to get like they do nowadays. We had to hustle.
Oh, and don't be the nigga that your LimeWire and your Cagez and your BearShare jumping.
And your Aries.
Yeah, because now you just mixed the Cagez, bro. Cagez, my boy. Now you're the tape man.
Can't forget Napster.
Napster, so okay.
Can't forget Napster.
Napster was the granddaddy of them all, but when it became between LimeWire and Cagez, you got everything you needed, boy. Everything you need.
There was another one, Frostwire.
Frostwire
wasn't bad either.
Yeah, and then
LimeWire though.
Africans got a hold of it and cornered the market.
Man, listen.
It was a corner store near you where you couldn't get you some. You can get you some blacks, some blunts, some Chico stick.
Yep.
A honey bun.
Like
five mixtapes and 2 West Coast productions, all for under $30.
Facts.
You ain't spent no long. You got all that. You ain't spent no more than about $25. I'm dead serious. You spent about $25. Yeah, about $25 in that whole store, and that's all you walk. I'm like, bro. People don't believe me when I say, "Hey, man, we really used to have it made." Especially between like 08 and I'm gonna say like 2012. Now between up until like 2016, 2017, it was still cool. But I know between 2000 and 2012, well, what a time to be alive. What a time. What a time. What a time. What a time. And it's never gonna be like
do y'all dance at dances?
It's never gonna be that fun ever.
Do y'all like twerk? I'm not even twerk. Let me take that back. Do y'all like actually like dance with each other at dances anymore? Or are y'all off to the side just on your phones? We used to dance. We used to like sweat will literally drip on our clothes.
For sure.
Okay? We would have stains.
Denim stains
on
the bottom of that white.
From new pants and girls grinding on your motherfucking pants all night. Like
white
we had
on them
fun.
On them new Forces. You tried to put that rubber band over top of them so that cuff didn't touch the top.
Like, do y'all do it? Like, there's so much shit that went into what we did.
You didn't save up for a week to get to buy that platinum FUBU jersey to rock to the club at the end of the week. I just want to buy the jersey from the Muhammad store just to go rock that bad boy at Major Woody's for the night.
Or the fact that it's 6 of y'all and you gotta hope the nigga with the car don't get on punishment.
Bro, don't hope the boy get grounded.
The nigga with the car don't get grounded because y'all know it's the weekend and everybody going to this particular spot. So by Friday, everybody better have their shit together. You better have your money. We meet here at a certain time. Nigga, have your shit together. We on our way out, nigga. What's good with it?
Straight up.
And we weren't going out to try to look for niggas to fight. We were looking for girls.
We was
trying to have fun.
That was sharking for real. That was prime sharking. You talk about sharking for real. If you wasn't out there looking for girls, you was actually, nigga, you was weird. Something was wrong with you. So like something was real wrong with you.
Niggas was going to dance on females. Niggas was going to dance, period. Niggas was going to try to, have fun. Do y'all have fun anymore? Or y'all just trying to shoot each other with other?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Somebody that's all I'm asking. I just remember in our era, we really didn't have to worry about too much going out at night.
Yeah. Well, no, not at all.
We really didn't have to worry about too much. Like we was worried about what we gonna eat.
That's it.
Where we going afterwards.
That's it.
Who can we talk to during this parking lot paper session?
That's it.
To try to get something cracking off. We weren't out there dodging bugs. A lot of us wasn't even out there fighting all like that.
Serious.
Niggas was just trying to have a good time. What happened to having a good time?
You spent about 30 minutes in the parking lot trying to just shooting shots, trying to get something to stick for the night. Then
y'all shooting wrong shots nowadays.
Then we rode over to the damn White Castle.
Facts. Or the McDonald's or the
McDonald's. Like we was in that parking lot for at least another hour ordering food. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to soak up the alcohol off or something. And still we in parking lot pimping.
Some probably roll through from there from another club.
Parking lot look like
you follow somebody from there.
What's that? Parking lot like the same on Boys in the Hood when they was on Crenshaw Boulevard. Everybody just out there kicking.
And guess what they listening to? They probably got a mix CD in their goddamn car too.
Yep. That they made for the night. They just made it that night.
He's just riding grooves, man.
Like shit like crazy. But it was banging, it was thumping. You had a lot of respect for that little shorty that could pull up in that neon with them thumbs.
Exactly. She probably had the same conversation with 6 of her girls. Y'all better have y'all shit together by Friday. Keisha, don't you be over here talking about I can't go. But you go with the fucking car. Y'all know better. We trying to get out. We trying to roll. And they was trying to go have fun too.
Yeah.
Y'all do that anymore.
Oh yeah. Jersey dresses and Melissas.
You know what I'm saying? These are the days of LimeWire. Y'all just, I don't think, like y'all don't understand.
Like when you say, like that's what he's saying. When you say LimeWire, it's a lot of stuff that's wrapped around that.
I like to talk. Yeah, it's not just like
it's velour suits and 2 for $89 at Cagez.
Oh, man,
you feel me? It's 4 t-shirts for $20 at Foot Locker. Tall tees at that. You did. It's making sure that you ain't leave out the crib with either that headband, that do-rag, or that fitted cap. Because we didn't do snapbacks back then. You had to know your hat size. You had to know your number.
Yep.
Which you 7.5/8? Yep. You had to know your number. Dog. You couldn't just throw on a snapback and adjust. You had to know your number. Or you could have been like them natty niggas and just wore the big ones that was big enough for you to spin around in your head. Everybody got a little style. You feel me? Everybody rock their hats like Lil Bill. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Everybody had their own little flavor, even though we was dressed in the same area. You could tell who was from where because they had their own. You could tell somebody from DC, somebody from Chicago, somebody from Cleveland, somebody from Detroit, somebody from Atlanta. You could tell.
And you bring up a very big point. A lot of things back in our day were more original. Oh, so again, you can tell where other motherfuckers is from. You can tell out of music where other motherfuckers.
Oh, for sure. By the music,
you can't tell it as much nowadays because everybody's trying to do the same shit.
That's the crazy thing.
Everybody sees something that works and everybody just hones in on it. You know what I'm saying? See, back in that day, you know what Atlanta niggas sound like Atlanta niggas. Yep. New York niggas sound like New York niggas. West Coast niggas sound like West Coast niggas. Texas niggas, you knew what it was. Florida niggas, you knew what it was. Yep. You know a Baltimore nigga, as soon as he fucking talked,
opened his mouth, you know
different. Like shit, like New York to me is another country within this motherfucking country. That's a whole other goddamn place.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But that just goes to show that there's so much diversity that is being left out nowadays because everybody's just following, doing the same shit. There's not a lot of diversity in the the days of LimeWire. It was diversity everywhere. It was
everything, bro.
Diversity was everywhere.
Everywhere you couldn't look. Everywhere you look, everybody had. Even I'm talking about the restaurants had their own little unique look. Now Taco Bell low key look like McDonald's if you drive past it quick enough. But like,
hold on, even like everything else, like he just said, all the fucking restaurants they all look like office buildings.
Yeah.
You don't see Ronald's ass no more. Ain't no playground no motherfucking more.
None of that.
Taco Bell ain't colorful.
You can see the play shooting. You can see the play shooting out of the doggone building.
Right. All them shit is gray.
Yeah, like this is weird.
They all gray and they're all like futuristic.
It just look crazy.
No originality.
None, dog. Look at the jerseys they used to wear in the NBA and the MLB. Everybody's jersey was low-key. Everybody's stuff had character. They had their own unique flair. You could just tell, like I said, you could just tell where somebody was based upon. You could look at somebody like, oh, that's Buddy from Chicago.
In the days of LimeWire, we still had a good dunk contest.
Oh man, you had it all. Sports was fun.
Like, come on,
you can cut on the TV, and I don't know who I'm gonna watch today. Am I watching Tom? Am I watching Peyton? Am I watching Drew? Am I watching? You know what I'm saying? Like these days, we balling out.
You go over to basketball. I'm watching Kobe.
Balling out,
Ron. I'm watching T-Mac.
Sky was the limit back then, bro.
It was different.
Straight up. You didn't have to break the back. Man, what? You ate real good on $5. I'm talking about you ate swell on $5 in the LimeWire area.
You know what your biggest focus was on the LimeWire area on your phone? Ringtone.
That's it.
That's it.
Can I make my own little splat from off of this radio or music video?
Yeah, exactly. How loud can I make this ringtone?
Exactly. Don't be the nigga with the next tail. You win by default.
Oh, that feels like a whole little speaker on your
head. That motherfucker had a subwoofer on it.
Come on now. And niggas used to fake the fuck. Y'all press the volume button and walk by.
That
motherfuckers think they calling you some shit. You'll figure it out. I nigga stop playing.
What's your chirp number, Kevin?
Yeah. See, like in those days, things were just a lot simpler, but at the same time, like we had to dig for our shit, but we had fun doing it. Like the journey.
They can't get that. These young niggas. You get these YNs some chirps. They're gonna be arguing with their ops over chirp. How you get my chirp number, nigga?
Funniest shit.
Nigga, what you mean? I'll spin right now. I'll spin right now, little nigga. Nigga, you ain't gonna do that because I'm right here on the block with bro. You know how that conversation would be retarded.
That would be the funniest shit in the world.
That's the key.
That would be the funniest. That.
Think about it, bro. Hey, I want to walk into a teenage nigga room and see the 5 disc changer.
Oh, hey.
You feel me?
Your parents said.
Hey, bro, I wanted to see the 5 disc changer.
That's how you know. First of all, hold on.
With the 2 subs on the side.
I had to teach my daughter. I had to show my daughter that. I'm like, listen, we're at the age now where we have to. I'm teaching my kids certain things from our childhood, and it's making me feel fucking old. And I hate it. I had to explain to her what a flip phone was, and I had to explain to her who Project Pat was.
Oh, wow.
And the lack of respect given in this conversation really pissed me off.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to fight Javion. That day I had to text him. I said, nah, he been around Dad long enough. He can He can,
Oh
he can do
yeah.
the challenge. Hey, Javion, where did Jeezy hide the yam? What? What yam? Why did he hide yams? Where did he hide them, man? I don't know what you're talking about. That I failed miserably. You mean you don't know? Stuff like that, like, yeah, I don't know where to go. But hey, you know what? I think it gets so much appreciation because we know it'll never be back. And even if we get we can get something close to it or something like it, it just never hit like that no more, bro. Like that, I try to describe that to Jay. Like Jay, that's when I see Javion get like real engaged and enthralled with the conversation I'm having with him. Because I tell him a lot about like our antics when we was in high school. Like, bro, look, this is really what we literally used to do. And I be feeling so bad because y'all could easily be doing the same thing. Y'all just value all the wrong stuff, bro. Like, I don't understand it. He said that's why I skate so much because skating is still fun. I thought so they still get down to the ring. The ring's still cool. He said yeah, skate ring's still cool. That's all right. We'll keep it there.
That's good.
Yeah, he said the skating ring still slap. Skating rink is still the skating rink. So I guess that's a little hope.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Because again, like I want my kids to touch the fucking grass.
Yeah.
And again, having to explain. First of all, it happened because it was an ad or something like that. I don't know what song it was. It was some Big Stepper or something.
Oh yeah.
Whatever that was. And the kids, they knew it, and I'm listening to it, and I'm just getting mad. I'm like, do y'all even know who he sounds like? Y'all even know who he sounds like? Do y'all? He's like, oh, it's just. I'm like, Project Pat. They look, of course, they. Oh. So I had to go find what album was that? What was the first album?
Mr. Don't Play.
Yes. And I had to play that for them to get them to understand where the dude flow came from. And the whole time I look like an angry sports dad trying to explain this shit to them the whole time.
And they're like, what?
Yeah, bro. They was like, they don't give a fuck. Like I had to show Oakland who Deion Sanders was.
Oh yeah,
he knows Coach Prime. He knows Shador. He didn't know who Deion Primetime Sanders was, and had to show him highlights. Now, mind you, I'm not gonna lie to you. These are probably some of my favorite times as a dad to be able to show my kids the things that we like, we appreciated, we loved so much when we were little. But damn, I'd be like, y'all don't know shit. You niggas don't know nothing.
Negroes don't know.
I have to teach y'all. Like, I'm gonna have to show y'all Friday at a certain point.
I said, yeah, what do they do? What do y'all do on the internet? What do y'all do?
Nothing, bro. They just go. They death scroll on fucking.
Like, all this stuff is there. Y'all don't come across none of this.
Shit boring. I'm like, anyway.
When I seen that dance they was doing to teach me how to W on TikTok.
I didn't see it, thank God. Because I would have been mad. Because that is a fucking classic. Okay? I don't care what camera it is. You don't ruin Teach Me How to W.
Oh, they ruined.
You don't fucking ruin Teach Me How to W.
I was
you count daddy to teach me how to Dougie, or you goddamn Dougie to teach me how to Dougie.
Doug and Cat wasn't nowhere near this rendition.
Oh, okay. All you Dougs being funny. No pun intended.
Hey, man, you just have to, when you come across it.
Hell no. It's going to make me mad.
I said, what is that? I said, man, turn this shit off.
What a great time.
I'm so tired of y'all disrespecting, bro. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm cool on the younger folk, but maybe that's the old.
That was like the last great dance that I learned.
Legit, bro.
That was it for me after that. After that, I became a dad.
Exactly.
But before that, nigga, what?
I would still hit it when I want to, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But now y'all
come on, man.
I said, what have we done as a society?
Oh my God.
Who's dying to you?
Y'all TikTok dance. Y'all even have like y'all have like dances. Y'all ain't no wacky. Y'all have nothing.
They got nothing, bro. They got nothing. It's all TikTok choreographing. You can have a dance battle with a millennial right now, bro, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of.
Hold on, look at my phone.
You're gonna see a whole bunch of tech. No, it's gonna look like the penguins off of Happy Feet. You're gonna see a lot of that, man.
Oh my goodness!
It's gonna look like Lee. This bad boy, it's gonna be weird, man.
Oh man.
We love y'all for sticking around, listening to our nonsense, but
Word.
that's why we call it Thoughts from the Cagez.
Thoughts from the motherfucking Cages. We will be back for another episode. We appreciate you guys being here watching it with us. You know what I'm saying? It's just two of us at the moment, but this shit about
to gonna be here next round.
Yeah. We got more people, so stick around. This shit gonna be funnier. This shit, we're gonna talk some more real shit.
Yeah,
we're gonna share more experiences about life and just shit from just, you know what I'm saying? Three young black people, man. Three young black people, you know what I'm saying? We doing it. We out here. You know what I'm saying?
Stick around.
Appreciate us. Acknowledge us.
Yeah.
But no, for real. We appreciate anybody that's watched this, anybody that's going to watch this. Whenever I post this particular one, but TikTok, y'all watching it live, so I appreciate y'all. We out. Goddamn shit.
So
maybe upstairs going crazy.